All right, welcome to episode 8. We made it. I don't know. So yeah, I once again have played a lot, but I haven't done any progress. So really it's been about farming, not really farming, but just getting after these crates. And yeah, I made a new poster. I'm really proud of this one. Um but I haven't done. You guys haven't missed out on much because as usual, you got the points there in the top right. So we're gotta spend those, and you see all those knowledge points, 17, and that's because they've been showing up here like crazy, and I just buy them, and I have not spent any um, on spent any of the research. And to be honest, I'm not sure where I want to go next. I mean, that's a lot of points research to spend, but I'm thinking it's probably going to go into here. Um, Once I found some more of the, I forget what those things are called, the things that give you the secondary stuff at the alchemy table. Where's my alchemy table? Where did I put that thing? Oh, over here. Uh, the stuff that gives you these things. Alchemy archive. That's the word. Uh, so once I do, then I'll probably be spending more in there because I definitely use the potions. I one little tweak, and this is where I'm going to give Rev credit here. One of the issues that I was having was I was constantly getting. I've had this set up with mod filter to get everything from the vault mod, which I do like, and that's what I wanted. But the problem was I kept getting, whenever I craft crystals, they'd hop in here, and that was just a more of an annoying thing to have to go in here and then just to be able to take it back out and put it into the portal. And it was driving me crazy trying to figure it out. And Rev pointed out, you can use these tags. I totally forgot. I totally forgot that was a thing. So I've been adding items. So I think these three should have it covered. I just did one test vault because I didn't want to push. The other thing I was working for that I forgot to mention at the top was I'm level 49, and at 50 things really start to open up in the vault. So I didn't want to do that off camera. I didn't want to rob you guys of that. So I think these three should cover everything. The bulk is obviously the chest loot and the crates, but having the treasure sand one there, that allowed for the what is it called? Where are those things? Words. These guys here. These guys drop from that. I don't know why that is, but yeah. So I got that squared away, and then expanded this. I replaced it with a double pouch because I realized, it didn't make any sense to have, because I was keeping in my loot pouch the food and my exploration building stones. I don't know what the word is for that. My vault blocks, I guess. And it didn't make any sense to have them in there. So I expanded this, and like a normal size was just fine. As you can see, it's only half full, but I needed to be able to have this because I definitely need these two. Nothing's changed as far as the settings goes, but I need to be able to have the 3 stacks, or excuse me, 4 stacks. But now you'll notice, what is it Rev calls these? Chest breaker. My chest breaker is dying, but I do have 3 repair cores ready to go, and that's the other thing too that I've been buying from the black market. But so the plan today is going to run a vault here in just a moment, and then if there's time, I'll open up these things. Not super interesting, so I may, so if I have to do that off camera, that's fine. But really, I want to be able to spend some of these points. Probably not knowledge, but those 13 skill points. Definitely have some room for that. I'm thinking. Ooh, I didn't actually look at this ahead of time. Probably should have, but I'm thinking. Where I did have one thought. I don't remember what it was now. Now I feel dumb. Oh, probably dash. Oh, no, fireball for sure. Because it's doing some work, but we don't have any points in it outside of the initial unlock. And when you spend more points in it, while it does get more expensive mana wise, it actually does quite a bit of damage, like 20% more damage in one, right? Like that's saying something. And so far I've been going off the notion that the ice blocking carries, and it does, and the chaining is, you know, in the cloud and whatnot. But you know, it is nice to be able to drop this and have it do more damage in one go. So, gonna look to do that. So, let's jump into a vault, and we'll go from there. And I have not done any customizing. I've just been doing completely perfect. It worked, yay! I've just been doing just random vaults the entire time. So we'll hopefully have some good luck and not get anything terrible. All right, elixir and what is this? Horde quantity. Okay, I'll take it. I've actually not had the best luck with the elixir. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just haven't been finding like guaranteed jackpots, I guess. Also, I've been driving myself crazy trying to get the volume situation figured out because like number wise everything is like how it should be, but for some reason once things get to YouTube it doesn't sound as balanced as it does when I record them, these episodes. So please yeah, so you can see this is where the damage really comes into play here. You can see the chaining working and doing its thing. That's those little dotted lines there, but I'm definitely going to need more damage here. But yeah, I've got like I've been totally like I've got it now. Like you can see here, I've got the volumes like way down 5 and 10%, and this is like, so it sounds good to me where I'm not feeling I'm like having to yell over the game itself. But then for some reason, like in the recording side of things, it comes off much louder. So I'm I keep hoping, I know I keep saying this, I keep hoping that I've got it finally dialed in, but please let me know what you guys think. Also, sorry, I'm still wanting to check and make sure I got my no. How did you even? Where did you even come from? Where did they even come from? I can't even tell. Wow. Okay. Wow, I got 7 heal from that. Wow. Server still invite only, but I would say I have a couple open vacancies right now. I'm looking for active players, and by that I mean people that will play. I mean, I'm not saying like this is the only game you play, nothing like that, but rather people that will play, talk in game and talk on the Discord. So if you feel like that's you and you feel like it's a personality match, at the very least, come say hi on the Discord. Discord.gg/distm. There's a link in the video description. Just saying hi doesn't guarantee you an invite. I'd like to meet people first, talk to them, and see if I think they're a match. But if you think that's you, by all means, come say hi. All right. Now that that's out of the... Oh, goodness. Yeah, I definitely need to get more damage out of this thing. Especially if this is going to result in me leveling up. Ugh. And by that, I mean like at the end of the vault going up to 50. Everything good? Yep. Sweet. This is actually... like I like rooms like this. I hate it when you go into a vault and it's like you look around and there's like a wall blocking, like coming down, just like a little wall from the ceiling, and behind it is one of these things with like a POI, and it just you're walking like and all of a sudden a bunch of mobs drop on top of you that you can't kill. Assassins of various types. It's like, man, ooh, speaking of, these things just don't seem worth it to me. I just have the worst time with it. I don't know. But I also have the worst time with, scav vaults, and people love them. So different strokes for different folks, I guess. Now, I don't know if there's no music or what. I'm not hearing it if there's music. But yeah, that was one of the things that I've heard was that the music was audible, but it was like a little on like it wasn't blocking me out, but it was a little distracting. So got into my head a little bit. Okay. Oh, now where are these guys coming from? Seriously, like they're not part of the POI, right? Like, what am I missing? Was there like a second stage? Because I know that started happening where it's like it doesn't fizzle out right away. But usually it's they stick with the same like if it's zombies, it'll be like zombies the whole way, or is it now mixing and matching? Gosh, I hope not. Yeah, see those guys came from over there. I am so confused right now. I don't know what's going on. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out, but this thing's got, I think this was a new magnet since the last episode. 19 and a half mining speed. It's doing some work because this thing has got nothing on it. It's got just the basic enchants and wood. That's it. So you can see just how much of a difference that's making. And I've been spending all my gold because I keep running into these and I see things like pouches and I'm like, I can't not pick those up. Ooh. Okay, now here's the thing. My wand is already Omega, but it's so good because it's got living on it. And like pretty much all the things I want, except for soul I don't really care about, but I don't want to, I don't want to do a random removal and risk anything else. So, but 22 done. That totally seems worth it. Now these things, the ores should be going. This purchases never go, but yeah. See if I do that, then okay. Yeah. So I definitely got to add the ores to this. So I'm glad we know now. Okay. So now, oh, can I not tweak this in the middle of a vault? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm new to adding the text. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we add that. There we go. And then once we drop these, there we go. Boom. Okay. And I always grab the leather. Good. Okay. Yeah, I really love the living things. Kind of has like a. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. It adds like a sense of I can keep using this for a little while, as opposed to what am I hearing? That was weird. Um, like every couple levels having to take new gear, and I'm not a big fan of that. I like to I like the gear to level at, like durability to phase it out. Like I'm okay with that because that tells me I was using it, but I don't want it to just feel like I'm like I have to swap out the gear just because it's a different level or something. Okay, so one room and we're about a quarter of the way through the elixir. So I don't know that I'm going to get there, but it's still like if it's only, one room hitting a quarter is actually pretty good. But it just, I don't know exactly what triggered that. I wasn't paying attention. Shot Desi not paying attention in a vault. That's something that I really, I don't know. You guys know how much I love this game, but like one of the things I've noticed about why I love it in just the different ways is when I'm like watching a movie and running a vault versus doing a focused run, like I'm really trying to blast, not blast, but like trying to get all the things, like if I attempt a scab or, you know, something to that effect, I have like a totally different, I don't know. It's not that I'm a different person. It's like I'm a different player. Like, ooh, that's a nice PY. Like sometimes it'll be like, I'll finish a vault and like my body will hurt. Like I'm like so tense and rigid. It's so weird, like how different it can be depending on, you know, whether or not I'm recording, whether or not I got something else I got going on. It's like sometimes I'll like even I'll kill off the music just so I can, you know, get that absolute sense of focus, I guess is the word. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm like hurting for mana, but it's, I feel like that's going to be noticeable when I level up the fire shot a little bit. Ah, I'm glad I broke that open. Didn't realize there was a dude just, you know, hi, what's going on? Nope. I'm liking my break speed of the POIs at the moment. It's feeling pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it's not done in 2 seconds, but at the same time it's not 30 seconds. Yeah, if I could, I mean, obviously, when you're using, what's the full thing called again? Fire, what's it called? Fireball. When you're using unspecialized fireball, it has like a big AoE, but you can only cast it every so often. So I'm not expecting that. But what I, you know, what is in range, you know, like when I do hit something, I want it to die. Is that too much to ask? I just want instant carnage pulls. You know what? I think it might be one of these chests. It might have been the living chest that's actually giving me the jackpot. I wasn't paying attention. Again. You say that all the time, Desi. Jeez. Oh, there it is. I was like, did I already get this one? Nope. Yeah, the chaining on this is awesome. Look at all that chilling cloud. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah, once it ramps, it like gets, it can get really going with that, which is so fun. Just keep dropping these the fire shot. What's nice is you can do it every 2 seconds, right? And that doesn't change when it's upgraded. It just becomes more expensive. But I think the ice blocking expires after 3 seconds. So there's just enough time to get another shot off if someone is ice blocked from the last ice block, which is kind of fun. Now, what I don't know is how much, if any, a difference the damage natively of the fire shot has on the ice blocking itself, because the way that the way that it's written is hit once, having it have it ice block and then hit him again. So, but I don't actually know. But you know, for all the other times, like all these that aren't ice blocked, more damage is more damage. So that is the plan. But you can see, I like the cloud. You know, it triggers pretty often. There's an ice block right back there. Boom! You can hear it break. And then I think this is a new sword since the last episode as well. 4 chaining, chilling, heart frag every so often. But really, the reason why I went with this is for that 37 attack damage, which AD is not really my jam, but it's one of those. you're not going to complain about it. You know what I mean? Like it's part of swinging the sword. It's not why you swing the sword, but it's part of it. So it's not going to hurt you. It only hurts them. I feel like I'm missing one. Is it just this? Okay, so we're more than half, and we're more than half through it. So this is gonna be real close. So if we complete this one, it's gonna whoa. If we complete this ball, it's gonna be really close. But to be honest, I'm not really trying for that. I'm mostly just trying to get the get all the loot and get the XP. I'm like that's honest. You know, if I'm being honest with myself, like that's that's generally what I'm doing in vaults anyway. I feel like if I complete it, I'm like, yay, bonus, right? Because you get XP for all the things that you do in the vault, but then with with actually completing it, in my mind, it's a bonus on top of it. So because you get loot in the crates and things like that, and there's definitely loot that can only be gotten from those crates. So it's high. It's a definite want for sure, but it's it's not my overall goal. Especially when it's ones like this and like scabs, as I mentioned, where it's uncertain. And by that, I mean, what the goal is, you just don't know whether or not you can even do it. And that's something that's always kind of frustrated me. It's like, if the game is preventing you from doing it and it's not your fault, then how is that any fun? Okay, I need to be not dying here. Now, dying, obviously, I'm going to lose out on the native XP, regardless of bonus XP, obviously. I don't know where all these dudes are coming from. Like, it's specifically the Levis rooms, those guys. I don't know how they keep showing up here. Like, this whole run has been that way. It's weird. All right, let's go to a different room. Yeah, I'm not going to complete this vault, but that's okay. Will I have enough XP to get me to level 50? Maybe. Because that's the other thing too. When you do complete, you get a lot of XP, let alone the XP from the crates themselves, or not from the crate. You get the XP from the completion. I don't know if that's a fixed ratio or how that's figured out, but again, I think of it as a bonus as opposed to an expectation. So different mindset, I guess. Hi. Yes. It's like not kiting, but not kiting. Where did that guy even come from? Every time I hear like that thud, I'm like, I don't see a POI above me. Okay, why? I'm not even getting clouds here. Like, I would love to be just ice blocking these guys to death, but I'm not. So this is going to take forever. And that's the other thing too. Sorry, my dog's crying. I know I kind of I'm like slower when it comes to vaults, so it's probably one of the, if not the main reason why I never complete them. But see, now I'm getting all the ice blocks I want. See how it's chaining? Like, not chaining, but it's like back to back to back. Like, that's how I like things to go. That's where it's at for me. Like, that's the bread and butter of this build. I'm not saying it's a good build. It's just, the one that I have. I'm sure there's probably others that are, well, I'm sure. I know there are ones that are better. What I don't know is whether or not there's another build that's better for me. So right now, this is what I enjoy. Is what it is. Okay, what else we got? That is not a POI. Okay, let's see what we got down here. No, it might look to be more lobby shrooms. Nope. There we go. Boom. Now you don't have to use the fire shot to to pop the ice blocks, but it does help. Just because it has like, I don't know why, but it seems like the damage does matter, even though it doesn't actually say that in the text, but I don't know. It just seems like I have better luck popping them. Maybe it's because of the swords have it has the sweeping and it's less specific, so I can't guarantee it's going to hit them when I'm technically aiming at. I don't know. Okay, so I got like 5 minutes, so I probably need to get going soon here. Probably this will be my last room in the vault, I think. Not a bad haul so far, and so far the filters on my loot seems to be doing its thing. And I know that probably is interesting to you, but like to me, like as much like I enjoy automation in this game just as much as loot. Ah, what? Oh, the thrower dudes. These guys are obnoxious. Boom. Get wrecked. Because there's those little turtles that they throw, and they can punch above their weight, so to speak. Drives me crazy. Okay. A little bit more, 4 minutes. Boom. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. See, that's a good one. when it's what did I just trigger? I swear I just heard a whoosh. Oh, I did. Where are you coming from? Oh, it's right there. Whoops. Did not see you. What's up, fellas? Guess it was kind of like wrapped around. Like, how would I know that? Yeah, when this build is I don't know, clicking, I guess, is that the right word? Well, when this build is clicking, it's a lot of fun. At least for me. Maybe it's boring. I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? Okay. Oh, less than 3 minutes. I gotta get out of here. Is there a little bit of this? Oh, okay. We'll clear out these two. That'll do it. So I think this is one that I accidentally triggered earlier. Yeah. And this is the other one. Desi spends all his time in his vaults trying to make up for his mistakes. Yep, pretty much. Like that's how you find it adventure when you play things safe and boring is when you don't do it safe enough. Oh my gosh, look at how much elixir I have, you guys. Oh, so close to completing. But 2 minutes left. It just breaks the heart, right? It's like, oh, right there. You can just taste it. But so many times where I'm like real close and I go and like the term is used a lot, but I think it applies here. It's like you're greedy, and in this case, greedy to stay alive, and then that's what gets you. Where is the door? Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm on the middle floor. Yeah, there's definitely been plenty of times where I'm like, oh, I just a little bit more, you know. Usually, like if it's like ores or loot or like I'm actually greedy, then I'm like, okay, fine. But when it's like, oh, I'm so close to finishing the vault, like that's just that's the gut punch. All right, see if we hit 50. Nope. Real close though. Yeah. So 50 is going to have to wait for the next episode. But I'm gonna spend some of these points here. Probably don't need to sit here and explain it, but or show you guys. But I'm gonna be dropping it into Fireball to get my fire shot up, and maybe into some of these, maybe to keep my mana up, something like that. But that's gonna do it for today, guys, and I'll see you back here in episode 9. Bye bye.